The road to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks continues. Let's take a look at your Kentucky Oaks leaderboard on Friday, February the 21st, 2020. Under 80 days now to go to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks. The big news yesterday was Bast, the two-time Grade 1 winner trained by Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert announcing the retirement for the daughter of Uncle Mo. She had some ankle swelling up and she was given some time off after her most recent victory, and they were getting ready to point her towards the Santa Anita Oaks possibly this spring. But Bast, who was among the leaders on the Oaks leaderboard, she has now been retired. Breeding plans still to be decided. The current leader on the Kentucky Oaks scoreboard is Finite. The daughter of Munnings picked up her 5th straight victory last Saturday at the fairgrounds. She now has 70 points on the road to the Kentucky Oaks, and she's pretty much in the starting gate if she can stay in training until the first Friday in May. British Idiom is second on the list. Her runner-up finish to Finite last week at the fairgrounds. She's going to be pointed possibly for another race at Louisiana or maybe at Keeneland if she decides to opt for the Ashland Stakes. Yesterday afternoon, it was the impressive Down on the Bayou winning in Dubai. She's now got 50 points, and that ties her with British Idiom. Meanwhile, Dubai Love has 20 points and continues on the Kentucky Oaks Trail. Donna, Veloce, a couple of workouts back, she is pointing possibly towards the Santa Anita Oaks or maybe the Ashland Stakes. Of course, she did lose to Bast in her most recent race and a tough luck finish loss in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile to British Idiom. She's got talent, run just 3 times, and she's another daughter of Uncle Mo. And that's going to be the key on the trail this year for the Oaks. A lot of the fillies do seem to have some more sprinter-type pedigrees when you look at horses like Finite and British Idiom and Donna, Veloce. Even a horse like Wicked Whisper, who is 6th on the Kentucky Oaks list. She has not raced this year. She's got a couple of workouts on the board for Steve Asmussen. We'll probably see her at Oaklawn now with Taraz. She was pointing to the Honeybee, and that could be a spot for Wicked Whisper to come back or possibly even wait until the Fantasy. But Wicked Whisper did show some talent in her first 2 starts last year as a 2-year-old. I think she was a horse that did not like the track on the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Day. Lazy Daisy, another winner at last fall in a stakes race. She is getting back in training. And then other top 10 contenders. Tonalist Shape looks like she's going to go in the Devona Dale. She's picked up a win already this year in her most recent start on the undercard of the Holy Bull. That was in the Forward Gal Stakes, and next up for Tonalist Shape will be the Devona Dale. Meanwhile, Lake Avenue getting ready for her 3-year-old debut, last seen in the Demoiselle Stakes at the Big A Aqueduct. And Venetian Harbor, a runaway winner in her most recent race. She's pointing straight for the Santa Anita Oaks after her 10-length victory in her last start. Small fields are probably going to be in most of these races, so it'll be interesting to see how some of these speedballs and sprinters, they're going to get favorable circumstances in these small fields. The pace could be a little bit slow, and then what's going to happen, just like last year on Oaks Day, they're all going to convene, and then you're going to see some horses that have never truly been tested have to up their game, up their pace figures, and up their final speed figures, and that's going to definitely separate some of these contenders again, as there's just not enough there's some good quality with these fillies, but when they all spread out, they don't actually face another equally quality speed, and sometimes you have to really read between the lines on some of their past performances come Kentucky Oaks Day. Other contenders are Harvey's Little Goyle. She's probably going to be seen in the Gazelle Stakes at Aqueduct. And then you've got Tempers Rising, who continues that road down the fairgrounds and that long Louisiana stretch. So Tempers Rising most likely going to go to the Louisiana Oaks next. Who's your top Oaks contender? Do you think British Idiom can reverse the tables on Finite? Or is Finite going to be your top contender for the Oaks, at least now with Bast out of the picture along with Taraz? Leave a comment below, smash that like button. We need more likes to get more video views. And remember, share this video with other horse racing fans, as they are fans of horse racing and the Kentucky Oaks. We're taking you to the 2020 Kentucky Oaks.